Thank you so much, Kia. Welcome back to Expresso. Well, you've always been here, really. We're talking big cheese chat now, the Mahatma Mambo. Celebrity talk is what we're talking about. And we have Jarred, entertainment editor for You Magazine, with us on set. Jarred said to me this morning, I hope this is not revenge time. Of course not, Jarred. I mean, the tabloids and celebrities can, of course,
the tables have turned. You're interviewing me for a change.
Jarred, tell us about some of the top stories. I think the Beckhams, obviously,
Beckham's is the biggest story coming out of Hollywood at the moment. They are expecting baby number 4. It's really exciting news for them. They've made no secret of the fact that they've been wanting a little girl. They've got 3 boys already.
Okay.
They're due in the American summer, so our winter. They haven't yet announced if it's a boy or if it's a girl yet, so I'm expecting, because they are a fantastic publicity machine, that we will be finding out quite soon if it's a boy or a girl. Holding thumbs, it's a girl, because that's what they want.
Well, you can tell she's pregnant. I mean, she's ballooned to like 45 kilograms.
A massively large woman, isn't she? You wouldn't know. I mean, that's how she carries very small, and she has on every single pregnancy so far. So I'm sure the tradition will be kept up.
Well, I hope there's a little girl coming to Buckingham Palace. What else? We've got a good news story as well.
A good news story is Michael Douglas, cancer-free.
Yeah.
Really glad to hear that. He was diagnosed with throat cancer in August last year. He's undergone chemotherapy and radiation, and he's just announced that the tumour is gone. He's got to go for monthly checkups, but so far so good. There were those, I don't know if you saw them, the really shocking pictures of him emerged. He lost almost 15 kilograms, looking pretty much like his dad, Kirk Douglas, who is 94.
Well, that's right.
Which is pretty shocking for Michael, who is 66. And so the cancer just aged him terribly. But the fantastic pictures have just emerged of him with his family on holiday on the beach surfing. He's looking great. He's looking fit. He's looking happy. And he's looking healthy. And we're really relieved to hear that.
5-year survival rate for laryngeal or throat cancer is 4 out of 10.
Well,
so he's very fortunate to have actually come through that. You know,
probably Hollywood Bucks affords you the best treatment.
Yes, and still enjoying his gorgeous wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes.
I wanted to call my daughter that, in fact, when she was born. It was going to be Paris Zeta, but then I felt someone called Paracetamol just didn't sound very good, so we left that idea.
Good plan. Speaking of bad plans, Jaime Pressley from My Name is Earl. We do love a good mug shot. She was bussed for drunk driving, pulled over at 11 o'clock at night on Santa Monica Boulevard, and arrested, released on bail for $15,000 US. That's what it costs to get out of jail in Hollywood.
Petty cash, I'm sure, for her. Not much of a role model, but then we can just scratch that one off as well.
Absolutely.
You know. Yeah. What else is there?
Good news coming out of Hollywood as well. There's a lot of celebrity babies that have been announced this week. A couple of people have announced that they are first-time parents. So Marion Cotillard from Inception, who's possibly going to get an Oscar for her role in that movie. Certainly there's talk of Golden Globe and Oscar nominations for that movie.
Great.
First-time mom.
Not married though, eh?
Not married, no. She's with her partner. They were spotted, diamond ring on left finger, but hasn't said yes or no if that's an engagement ring or not, so she's keeping hush-hush on that one.
Cool.
Jane Krakowski from 30 Rock has just announced that she is both engaged to her partner as well as pregnant, spotted with baby bump
Getting
on
the order
beach.
Slightly wrong again, but, you know, fair enough. Owen Wilson, isn't Owen going to be a dad? That's right.
Going to be a first-time dad, so that's pretty exciting. We haven't seen much of him. He's in the movie Little Fockers at the moment. Can I say Little Fockers on air? Is that all right?
You can't, but you've said it twice, so
I know, that's bad. Sorry about that. So yeah, first-time dad for Owen. Also very exciting news. So a spate of Hollywood babies. I think we're going to see quite a lot of celebrity baby covers coming out over the next 9 months or so.
Tell me about Zack Efron. My kids are kind of concerned that there was a bit of a breakup there.
There was a breakup. Zack Efron and Vanessa Hudgens called it quits in December, but there's speculation that they are actually back together, or that possibly they never broke up at all. They were spotted at a Hollywood party snogging up a storm in the corner. Apparently they spent an hour at a table, him sitting between her legs, nothing too scandalous there. And basically ignoring all partygoers completely, and a lot of heavy petting involved. That's not the kind of thing you do after you've broken up. So I guess a lot of teenagers are hoping that they get back together.
Yes, or on television. I'm trying to kind of censor that so I can tell my kids the good or the bad news, but we'll leave it at that.
Oh, well, one picture you cannot censor.
Yes,
Adam Levine, frontman of Maroon 5, practically naked, except for a pair of strategically placed hands over his crotch for the American edition of Cosmo magazine. It is not gratuitous nudity at all, though. It is an awareness campaign for prostate cancer, so there's a bit of good involved in that. And Adam Levine says that he spends most of his time walking around naked anyway, so this wasn't too difficult for him to do.
Look, I'm all for prostate cancer awareness, and I think Bishop Tutu is one of our key ambassadors as far as that's concerned, but I just can't see him without his robes in that sort of position. But I guess if Adam Levine can do that, then anyone can.
Absolutely. Tutu can do it too.
Jarred, thank you so much for your time. That's a bit of a wrap-up of what's happening with our big cheeses. Right now we're going to another big cheese. The terrorist, John O'Mankey's, is going to give Ewan another hard time. Check this out.